the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusafo ene Kwame Nkrumah kesiye ene lawyer Kwame Adofo private legal practitioner efetwe enkomo na ne omonkomo na omudi ni nyina efa enrada Dr. Dominic Ayine the Attorney General the press briefing oyeye no na ene lawyer Kwame Adofo kan biu asanya kase sa Attorney General Dominic Ayine the word Attorney General no onim ni dwumadi ankasa the office of the Attorney General no onim ni dwumadi ani akwafa no ade na ba betena ho keke sa pepe an woka se OSP kisia jabin ono so enum ni dwumadi as office of the special prosecutor na enne lawyer Kwame Adofo ensema woka no otwabonkum etwanifa enra eye the former chief executive officer of the National Food and Buffer Stock metre eye Abdul Wahab Hanan enra the Attorney General ebo nsem so eno enenne lawyer Kwame Adofo kan say adentin Attorney General we there be repeating the mistakes we oba abonten na open space through press briefing na waba be gu enipa nanimu ase ansa na ode no akokot ase fane kokot ansa na obeba abonten abe making known to the public waba be ye na se wo de no kokot na wo de charge sheet no ema court a charge sheet no e de me yehu nipa kro ne ampa wodi mfunso sei na waye boni sei ye megina abonten enye press conference emma accuse nipa no na che say yen kan sem enfan say nipa no reputations in fact and then lawyer Kwame Adofo amiyehu say Attorney General any office of the special prosecutor kisi ajaben omudwumadi na omudie no etosini na osan kan bi o say omumienu no omugye ansa na maba be press conference and assessing because e kama kwese omo choose media no over courtroom in fact ene wa kan sempa yenye bre ni ntie ni nsema na odigu apono so anope
Sasimu aka. As Attorney General, no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't seem to understand it. Say ye book kwedua, ye mono press conference. Esa kwedu no, would ni paniko jina court. Would ni kujina court. No be kase. Yes, you say why you say. Yenkaso why you say. Why you say. Enti ya charge no de nakwa kujina court. Enti assembly jina court. Na mitie press conference no na kasa buffer stock man no. Man ti we bia so ka so de nakwa kujina court. Ana kwa no ti na manti.
Me pa cho wanka.
Enti na press conference no be na home for so say.
Sa oman na hunu niema bia na bia the purpose of it is say they've uncovered an alleged corruption be.
And no a problem. And so charge no, not in the Kujina court. Now would the do cratano mano. Not on the basis of Sakwe do cratano. Minu me no and Yakaso, Nipa de charge no A, B, C, D, E, F. Onyesa, Umono do be in the court. Is that press conference now? What is his point? Because at the moment, you see,
Mr. Attorney General, mean to me, yes, sir. When me who's an extensive pass or Tim Grabber can say, the bank accounts are saying, yes, ye, Wokoha, Wakoto down, Waha, Wokoha, Wakoto be Waha, and to a minor who say, oh, Sam, my dean, and Minya Dean, Mumme, and Yama Bakwana, you be.
The answer is no. And so charging the panel. And then the charge sheet will say all these things you are saying. Because when you're filing a court there, it becomes a public document. I've been no media to discuss it.
Okay.
Obono kwedu, won't file a charge sheet via. And it's a press conference. No. Anything. You want to dirty the person's image in the eyes of the public, even before he has been charged. That is wrong. The press conference in the objective and anything. The objective is of our catcher city panel, which is so why charge no. The Kujina court. The same thing that now OSP is so I'm living here calling to order. And a wrong procedure. Attorney General Bienniho apart from this Attorney General, in the history of this country, I almost why we visit that. And maybe I know almost file charges against the person. Now, on the basis of the charge sheet, no, a very public document. Now, if you don't discuss it. You see, those charges are what happens to the reputational damage wired to the man.
One file the our honeypan.
Yes. I don't think that Attorney General is not even under any circumstances to give press conferences in the nature or in Enra.
Oh, but the next time, no, he chooses the newsroom over the courtroom.
Yeah, but that is not the purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to say Omra may press conference. You find to say, you try to say on the buying queer do before penny Ubia Bonia on Fanny Kujina Court. Wouldn't Kujina Court? Charge sheet no will speak for itself. It's not prepared charge sheet be original say. One can say they are alleged or suspected to have done this. Or can say ping. After I say no, I can say the suspect. So if somebody is a suspect, how can you say definitively say why Bonnie ABCD? What did they make an answer? Court to pay the bit me prove say the panel allegation and work on why? It didn't mean here, and this has been his style. This is not the first time I always had you. IAB, and was IAB. It won't catch his own eye.
Now, be crowd from no crabby woman said the other 2 days. Will be our coyo a bang man. Now, my more must say some were mine. Now, when Musia say a bass and crab woman a trap in for Nibetcher.
Say no crab woman say the Bonino or sisters or my. The trap for nature is often could not court quick. Now, Obi Alpha Quamboneso Avio Maisica. You don't come and give press conference. No, Janice Aqua. What do you say? And also, was I can say, Chairman, would me no more approaching for plea bargaining.
Anne, and quite catch it away.
On one lawyers, Chairman, won't be lawyers no more approaching the baby. Desire, you know, a Muslim car. I mean, what kind of Attorney General is this? I'll be my boostrim. I can't be approaching for plea bargaining. You want to see documents to cry as about supply no crano. Only who documents. Only who evidence you have against him. You better watch me approach you for plea bargaining. Kwame plea bargaining and say Bia, Yamau documents, overwhelming evidence. Who say, I deal with you near no ye, and here a client bit Marco prison. Before you approach the Attorney General, say, look, can we cut a deal? So on the record. Now, you have filed documents via amount, you file evidence via amount. This is why you file it beforehand in the form of witness statement. When you're winning, how can you approach the Attorney General for plea bargaining?
What I know, I mean, Senna or mine no say corruption be a cost on near the idea, and tea meaning some court processes on near the idea. It was said the procedure no na etie. Na we no bia one more person for whom say when ye na we ni kwadu a nti ye de kokoto nti o mama no se mo adwene ye mo se ye te wa ye nye bibiara say ne te eno so te say
na e de na ultimate case obi approach you for plea bargaining which enye no kore so o kaso ye nya A B C D E ana he su say any prayer A, B, C, D, E. Tiedomo kwa kujina court. And no chance wa. Can one no? When you walk to the P. Say, even case you cry in the case of Chairman won't be cry, I want to approach you for plea bargaining, which in fact is not true. Now, also say now what is the objective? And never part of us. And as a stock a basa stock person, on charge no. Ofori Kujina Court, you any charge sheet. I've just been thinking about it, and it's not the press conference, no. Oh, yeah, as if say try to cancel the government press conferences. And now so to let us know so we Juma. Kwame minimo, yeah, friend Nebusano.
Mate.
Yeah, friend Nebusano said, what is the objective? The point for anything. I don't know our press conference. Every bit much but from what I saw already, I still am in Tiasie.
Mami Ray, was I receive could be a fawani OSP, and also another press conference. Sir OSP no, extradition be a coso. Na extradition because I was if a docket bra was so fama. There have been so many school of thought. We be so in your docket, and now we're to an amount. We be see there be for docket number and I mean who said the city and say it doesn't lie within the ambit of the special prosecutor. So ono be yes sir. Ade akose e na obi kura bisa say etine hu hia so be ka che ya e wa bonten ni sen.
Well look, say you with ma follow. OSP ni sa special OSP ni attorney general ma follow. And they say deputy attorney general a grantee interview be. The interview no grantee will MCGH1. Not some more what can I say? Can Ofori case no frustrate you more. And they say, OSP, what role let's say command chief of staff? So per se Omoboa, not me de Can Ofori by way of extradition. And my chief of staff I refer back to the Attorney General. Attorney General say, Omacho 2 letters about OSP. Some of our docket in ABC docket in that is the interview. I'm say a dana number or the day after. And the OSP issue a statement. In the statement, and one narrative and since Ofori case, they've been fighting several cases in court over Ofori case and they won and a whole lot. It doesn't answer the question. Question is Attorney General say we hear docket no. For docket no command full stop. One no, the OSP doesn't understand his mandate. And he's saying, what kind of act now? Or what OSP act now? When you know authorization from the Attorney General. So it means he doesn't have the mandate unless authorized by the Attorney General. On one mandate, on one act, and it's Attorney General is authorized. That's also why investigation. You don't go to the chief of staff. Say omwa or ne facilitate obia opeso de neba. You go back to your boss. And your boss is the Attorney General. So you go to the Attorney General and say investigation Ayine. Na you hear so boy any timide Ken Ofori Aba. That is what you do. Where the one call chief of staff, na chief of staff say, okay, the proper person is the Attorney General. Let me refer it back to Attorney General. Fine. Attorney General Sakai and was okay. So for investigation, for docket in a bra, so that we can use that docket. Now, between the court much Americans, why they should help us bring Ken Ofori down? I want to
but Matis lawyers, baby, can say, I say for that extradition now, person or Yama one will hear docket be a.
No, they are wrong. They are wrong. When you are going to have extradition, according to say, what information do you have on him? The Attorney General is the boss. He needs the docket. Now, according to say, sir, extradition. What why A offense B and C and D? And then why what is the no? Then they can open the docket and say yes on this date you say on this date and so on and so on. A whole big docket. No, we are saying no OSP no omokaso we here no OSP need 2 minutes saying. The law says the Attorney General is his boss. And so if your boss say he was a docket, I will say, who here? What kind of behavior would that be? Or conduct would that be? The Attorney General is the boss. It will also hear docket now. OSP has no choice than to give him the docket. Full stop. And the matter why I expect to say, Attorney General and Koso Kwako request to BCM for Bimra. We need docket. Kwame, this is my suspicion. The suspicion is that there is probably no docket.
How?
Yes. Because who be paying? Atta.
Well, Baba, what the carbon thing say? This week, yeah, one baby be no their command.
I know no fanko. Onye no fanko.
But now, because suspicion is say there is no docket.
There is no docket. Because they who be paying.
It's hinged on what?
Atta case, no, the same thing, no, yeah. Atta case, no. The same thing. I say, a year so Yoko. I don't call money laundering. And they come Yoko for. So, Refia make out. What was okay?
Mika, my can was and was
I've heard Yoko on Yoko say for docket bra. There's no docket. The same thing.
A chair of a car say, what the docket in no. Aquacoma.
No, Bata. And you believe this. And Ajuma Nasem. The same thing. And Walker say, Nakatoni General, who is your boss? Why investigation every? That's also what do extent of say or request CM for Bimra. But when you initial you answer a very request CM strategy of Bimrano. That is why a whole host of investigation every. What kind of statement not the buyer now? Was there has been subsequent raid on SML no when you information be near the and it's not as ready. Not the docket in ready. Some docket in ready. On what basis are you requesting that they should bring Ken Ofori? Why was it American?
Me too, Pa.
You only request when you have finished your investigation. Now, on what basis do you go behind the Attorney General? Until the job nasi, because what's your job nasi? You don't go behind the Attorney General. You go through the Attorney General. Who is your boss? This is why we your program fee. Now manager, we are responsible to him and answerable to him. No actual letter for manager. I win him away. Now he's a manager here. How would he feel? It is wrong. The OSP is wrong. On this one day, I agree with the Attorney General. You have to give him the docket.
Now, what did he say? So, Beba Bontin, a press conference, you know. Now, why frustrated and answer then, see.
We says as we come with it. One bit me answer. Only bit me answer.
I will be there. Can Dr. Kekes upon was a football, no moon boy, yes, anyway. It is all here.
Ghana for the one we have 34 million coaches. And we will be to another. Look, models of Piranda need the same. Attorney General press conference and a OSP press conference. Thank you for me, you don't know. You are the same. You want to who? And a press conference no more. But who says the one I'm making on this matter there? Because I'll believe the Attorney General over the OSP because the law is clear. The Attorney General gives you the authorization and Article 88(3). Only the Attorney General has the power to take anybody to court. And the OSP are all filing cases in. If the Attorney General hasn't given him the fiat, then on what basis is he in court? Because the state or the law in the Constitution is clear. So only the Attorney General under the Article 88 can authorize you to go to court. It means that everything that the OSP has been doing is illegal.
Me bajo me bo. But anyone can say a penny Alaji Nusafuseni was see a near man bebre or you're autonomous.
Like what?
So one can say any more we know do be court.
Katia say, Uncle Kain, the mandate of the OSP under Section 4 of the OSP Act. Katia say he is wrong. If you go and read the OSP Act, his mandate is he has to be authorized by the Attorney General. It's only after he has been authorized by the Attorney General, then he is now no longer under the dictation of anybody. What did the American say?
Me too, pa.
The first Attorney General must first authorize. When you refer money we are, then he is autonomous. But where he has not been referred, every investigation he's conducted so far is illegal. So my senior brother is wrong. Maybe on here, tell him Kwame Adolfo say he's wrong. He should go and read section 4 of the OSP Act. Maybe he hasn't read it.
Bibiano, as I said, or resort to the Attorney General.
Absolutely, that is the law. It's for you to just do
only that. You know, say, okay, me case we I put the person before a competent court of law.
That is not what the law says. It is said, Attorney General refer Mount. I'm trying to say, John Mahama, Airbus. Who said the president through the Attorney General referred the case to OSP. So, okay. Once it's referred to him, then he has the mandate. But until it's referred to you, you don't have the mandate. And on the one here, he seemed to think, say, once you are OSP, you can just go after anything. No. On the one hand, he came and told us, say, we need mandate with money laundering cases. Recently, NPA cases, what charging people with money laundering? When you have already told us previously, say we need mandate with money laundering cases.
What do you shame?
What do you say in the case of Zilada Pa?
I'll say a yoko.
Thank you.
That, you know.
Thank you. Yeah. But if you go to the NPA case recently, what charging them with money laundering?
I refuse.
Don't have mandate. And then when the other you are charging somebody with something that you say you don't have mandate.
I refuse.
Oh, Master. When you go with the law, there's no such as a refuse.